Hey guys, I'm just going to do a quick video here on your guides and rulers and show you how you can go about using them to help structure your documents here. So we're going to just start a new image here and I'll just show you how to quickly go about doing this. So let's just do a standard 8.5 by 11 inches, RGB 72, everything is the same there. And the rulers here, so the default is on. I think I turned mine off for some reason, but the rulers here, if you just come up to view, you can go to your rulers here or Command R, and that will bring up your rulers on the top and the left hand side here. And this will give you some measurement standards to look at. And right now I'm on inches, so we can see 0 to 8.5, and then 0 down to 11, right? Describes my document exactly. But you could come here and you could right click and you could change to pixels or centimeters, millimeters, points, picas, or percent. Picas are a typeface unit of measurement. That's I think it's 1/6 of an inch. So we won't really be using that, but for those that go on into like InDesign and specific typeface projects, you might use that. But so inches is what I would say is the standard. And to pull your rulers down, you basically just hover over your ruler here and then you just click and drag down. And these will bring out guidelines for you that you can set up on your document to help with your composition if you're trying to get things symmetrical or if you're trying to create focal points somewhere, you know where those guidelines are. The other helpful thing about rulers is that if you're doing anything for print, you want to take into consideration the bleed that the printer will have, and that's the border that you'd want to give yourself to ensure that your document stays inside of the frame that you want. And most printers, you would want a bleed of about 1/4 of an inch or 3 millimeters. So if you wanted to get precise, you could come in here and, so right now I'm on inches, but you could come in even closer. And so 1/4 of an inch is there. I could pull this ruler in and I could set it to, there we go, about 1/4. Or again, if I wanted to get more precise, I could switch to millimeters. And yeah, we could see, yeah, so 6 right here. So that's kind of the standard. You don't want to go any smaller than 3 millimeters or 0.125 of an inch, but you could adjust these rulers so we're roughly, there's 6 millimeters there. And then as long as I'm on the Move tool, V, I can move existing guidelines that I already have in place. So I can move this out. And then let's say I pull one down here at the bottom. I'm just eyeballing this now just to give you an idea. So these would be your guidelines so that you would know that your working document was inside the guidelines here and you wouldn't want to go outside of anything around that border. And you can pull out as many of these as you'd like. And these are just for you to see. These aren't going to come out on the final printed image or anything like that. And you could turn on snap, for example, if we come up to view. So snap is on. So if I make a shape here and if I, let's say I bring this down, if snap is on, you'll see it will snap to that grid, right? This can help keep things precise, but you could also turn that off. We could turn snap off, or you can customize it a bit. You can turn snap off on certain things. So if you want it to snap to specific elements, but you don't want it to snap to the guide, you could uncheck that. But let's just uncheck snap here. And then if I go to make another object, we see that it actually will not snap, and I can move things around and not worry about that. You could also lock your ruler, your guidelines in place. So if I come back up to view, I could lock my guides so that way I don't accidentally move them as I'm working throughout. And then when I'm finished with the guides, or if I want to get rid of them or create new ones, you can come back in and you could hit clear guides. Okay.